Alright, kia ora, welcome back. Just got a stopwatch on. All I'm going to do is real simple, just pick some stuff up and put it back down. All the gym equipment there, I'm just going to pick up whatever's free and loose and take it down to the end of the driveway, put it down, and then, bring it all back. I'll have to strip the barbells as I go and get everything down there as much as I can. The chains off the pull-up bar, anything that I think I can pick up and lift and get down the other end, I'll do that. So, I have no idea. Make this up on the go. But have some fun. So I'm going to hit start and then get started. Alright, so in here, just something different. All I'm doing is picking stuff up and putting it down, people. Mixing up the training a little bit from time to time as I go. This may still be very boring and repetitive for some. I think I touch on that at the end of this training session. But for me, this is a really nice change of pace. It's a nice change of activity. It gets me thinking in my mind, going into other places. What parts should I grab first? Should I grab the heavy stuff first? Should I grab the light stuff first? What can I grab and combine in terms of trying to get as many things down there as I can in one go? With regards to the barbell there and stripping them, the temptation is to, when you're having competitions and races with other people, to move stuff from one end of a gym or somewhere to another, or a field to another. The temptation is to roll that thing, turn it around, leave the stuff on there and roll it. If you can pick it up and lift the whole thing down there, then do that. But for the purpose of this, for me, I knew it was just me. I didn't want to just turn the bar and start rolling it. I was always going to strip the bar and carry the items down there. My little Benny Hill jog there, or shuffle, not even a shuffle really, a blinking hobble with, I've got, you probably can't see them, but they're big smiley yellow face socks that I got given. And I've got my, it's actually an elbow support, but I just I just pull it over my calf when they get sore, or I use it on my left side if my Achilles is a bit tender from the Achilles tendinopathy that I've been blinking, battling and struggling with for a long time. So it's just a few bits and pieces, something to change up the training. That's one of the black 20 kilo bumper plates. As we were going, I was able to pinch those plates, or all the plates on the way down there, pinch grip, but definitely on the return leg to bring everything back, my fingers were just bloody numb, so I had to put my fingers through the gap in the middle and look to carry those back. Otherwise, nothing spectacular or fancy or special happening here. Whānau team, just grinding away, trying to get some work in, trying to make sure that I stay as active and as mobile as I can for as long as I can, and just trying to follow through on what it is that I've said. It's very easy to talk about doing stuff. It's very easy to talk about training twice a day, every day, and or for periods of time when you're preparing for something. And I realized that after speaking with a few people who have expressed and shared that it still seems to be a little bit hard for them to get their head around. So it is something that those individuals will have to work on. But if this helps in some small way, then realize and see, there are people that do that. And I'm not talking about me, right? So definitely not anything special. Yes, I do it, and I have shared that on many occasions and at different times and with lots of people. And I think for the most part, those people probably do take me at my word. And there's probably people that don't, and those that don't, well, I don't care because I know what I'm doing to try to look after me, and by looking after me, it enables me to be able to be in a better position, to be able to look after my family, to be able to look after others, and or be there for others. So people can take it or leave it as far as I'm concerned. Every session, I think I mentioned at the end of this as well, every session doesn't need to be a smash session. Oh, I just saw the vehicle that was probably wanting to come in the driveway, but he couldn't. It's Kerry. When I realised it's his car there and I see him coming in, I apologised to him. But back to what I was saying, not every session needs to be a smash session. This is a fun activity for me. It may not look like fun to some people, but yeah, it is for me. It gets me thinking, what can I carry? I almost took off with those 15 kilo yellow bumper plates and thought, no, actually I can carry some of these chains. I forgot that other row of chains there. I just wanted to try to get going. But yeah, have fun with your training. Enjoy it. Change it up. Modify it, adjust it, adapt if you have to, if you're injured, if your mobility is no good, if you, like me, if your calf or whatever is a bit puckaroo, just find a way to, still nurse it, look after it, rest it if you need to, but try to find a way to get around that and keep moving. So anyway, that's enough gas bagging from me, because I start yapping away at the end as well once I finish. So appreciate you as always. Anybody that's spending any time here, if you've been listening to me yapping away and as I practice some of my editing, so I don't know if I can call it skills, but if I practice some of my editing to try to get better, to develop the skill, then thank you very much. Hope you're all well. Hope you have a great week this week. And yeah, until the next video, as always, that's Kerry now. A big mana wave coming from me to you, filled with my aroha respect, appreciation, and gratitude for you all. Actually, I don't know why I did that. I'm not even on camera when I'm doing that. But anyway, I did it. Time's still going. Where are we? Stop. Oh, stop. 16:55. I'm not going to take the pull-up rack down there, or the ski frame, or the airdyne, the rusty airdyne with the broken pedal. It's not the rust, it's the broken left pedal. That's why you don't see me using that. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about carrying the squat rack down there. That's enough. About nearly 17 minutes to get it all down there, and we'll see how I go trying to get it back. I was looking at the wrong side. I'm going to take a couple of minutes breather, and then bring it all back down. Look to place things back as tightly as I can, and then and set up the barbells and that sort of stuff as well. Probably not set them up the same way they were. Probably have them empty if I can, and just stack the stuff up as tightly as I can. What's that? Put your weights away, eh? And all those gym settings out there. Put weights away when you finish. What is it? If you're strong enough to take them out, you're strong enough to put them back. Good advice when you're in those gyms. But at home here, I use my gym at home, so I just leave it where it is most of the time when I finish. But if I do use a gym, I'll put my stuff away, just so you know, in case people see me in a gym and they think I'm not going to put my stuff away. I'll pause this, then start back soon. Righto, that'll do. 16:55 on there, hit reset, and let's go. Start. 18:34. Well, 18:37 by the time I had to stop on there. Geez, what was I? 15 something or 16 something, just under 17 minutes, so over a minute slower. But good fun. 30 odd minutes worth of just picking stuff up and putting it down, moving it around. And the gym space is a little bit tidy. I had to grab a rock off the garden just because these mats blow around, so I'll probably chuck another weight on the corner there, that corner. Holy hecker. Yeah. Not every session needs to be a grind session, eh? Not every session needs to be fast. Not every session needs to be heavy. Not every session needs to be boring. So, well, that what I just did there may be boring for you, or for some of you, or maybe all of you. I don't know. But that wasn't boring for me. That was fun. It was good to do something different. I was alright to pinch the plates on the way down there, taking the stuff, because my hands are still fairly warm, but they're pretty numb and cold now, so I couldn't pinch properly, couldn't squeeze the plates hard enough. Lack strength as well, so I need to work on that. But yeah, doesn't help when the old phalanges are numb. But yeah, sorry, this thing is tilting. But anyway, appreciate you, appreciate your time, appreciate your support, appreciate the just everything. I haven't eaten yet, so I'll film what I'm about to eat. I think I'm going to have some brown rice, some boiled eggs, some salmon, just from that in the can, and then and then maybe some fruit salad. We'll see how I go. If I feel full after that food that I eat first, won't worry about it. But if I do feel hungry, then I'll have some yogurt and berries actually, and some fruit. I can see that sitting on the table in front of me, so just triggered my memory. But anyway, thank yous again. Anybody going through any dark times, challenges, heartache, struggles, whether they be physical, whether they be mental, whether they be relationship, work, education, whatever, just keep turning up. Stay in the fight. You have to stay in the fight. There are people that depend on you. There are people that need you. And so if I can say anything, I share this with respect and love, with aroha, with everything positive that I have. You know, if you're on that slippery slope, downhill depression, thinking about ending it all, please don't. Please don't be selfish and don't take that route. Think of others that need you, that care about you, that want you to be at your best, that need you to be at your best. So stick at it. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. I know it sucks. I know it's lonely. I know it's miserable. I know it's hard. But you are more capable than what you think. So keep turning up. Don't put it off. Don't try to clock out or take the easy way out. Check in with somebody. Ask for help if you need. There are people ready, willing, and able. Maybe not for me. I may be not able, but I'm really willing and able to listen, to give my 2 cents. There are many people out there that are. So take advantage of it and look after yourself. Be kinder to yourself. So, yeah, stick at it. Remember, you are not alone. Better days are ahead. The sun will shine again, and there is a light at the end of that tunnel. So as always, go always a little further. Remember, who dares wins and who cares wins. And until the next video, a big mana wave filled with my aroha positivity, respect, appreciation, and gratitude for you all. Do you want this, darling?
Yeah, I have it.
You can have it. You can go. Rice, egg.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. Alright, so that was dinner. I couldn't finish it all, so my daughter has kindly offered to devour it for me, the brown rice and the Alaskan salmon. She said it was delicious. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because her mouth is full. See, that was a test. She passed the test. Her mouth is full of food. Don't answer with your mouth full of food. Yeah, so that's it. Now I'll edit this, upload it with the other video. So the training will be first, and then this is the first and only thing I've had to eat today. I am going to have a Milo though, and one of my lovely daughters is going to make me one, aren't they?
Me!
Yep, good work. Thank you. That's the one I want me to make them, because the other one, she's a bit, you know, not that great with her Milo making skills just yet. She needs more work. I'm getting the grumpy face look. Anyway, appreciate yous. Ka kits. Te apopo. See you tomorrow.